Welcome to Utopia, favored ones. Come on in and take a seat at the round table. I'm Kimmy, and we will get into the readings. So, for today, I was hearing the line from the Lizzie McGuire movie going, Sing to me, Paulo. And the message here from Spirit is that your ops are trying to set you up, and now instead, you got set up for life. Like, you're set for life instead of being set up. So, I'm hearing that you got a settlement agreement that's coming through, and like fixing of contracts, a lot of collaboration energy, some vocal lessons, maybe voice acting as well. Um, Maybe you went through a transition and now you're getting your voice back. Some of you could have went through a serious medical um, episode, whether it was a seizure or a stroke. My condolences, and I'm glad that you're recovering, but you were getting your vocal speech patterns back. You may have had to relearn how to do everything properly. If that's not the message, I'm also getting a message of like maybe you forgot to press record, or the audio wasn't working the way you wanted it to, whether this is like for a podcast or if you're a producer, then maybe you've upgraded. I'm getting like a message of upgrading to better systemware and software. Maybe going to class to upgrade your skills and knowledge, taking a mentor, and for on the flip side, some of you could be taking an apprentice or starting as an apprentice, whether this is in trades or in the in the arts, the craft of arts, even though the trades is an art in itself. Um, but I will move on from that sidebar. Um, but yeah, in the movie, that was when Paulo wanted to set up, um, the main lead singer, who was the one who was in charge of everything, and wanted it all for himself and make her look like a fraud. And it looks like the people who were spreading rumors about you are being found, that maybe they don't have as much talent as they were fronting. Maybe the person who was like mix and mastering was acting like they know what they're doing, and then in the end they're like, actually, I don't know, I can't do what you need me to do with it. And that's fine. Everyone has where they are in their craft, but being honest about it and upfront and not projecting would be the way to go about it. And things they didn't. This doesn't have to just be about music. It could be about it's marketing, and you had a good idea, and they were acting like you didn't have any good ideas, and finally you got to talk with a higher up, and they were like, "What do you think about this situation?" It's not like you were trifling or going and looking for trouble or wanting to intervene, but they asked you for your opinion, and they're like, "This really works. We're gonna use that." So I found out it's like, and then they told on themselves by being like, I already told them that wouldn't work. And it's like, so you're holding back this information. It made themselves look bad. That's just one example of, copy and paste it where it applies. But yeah, getting new recording equipment was where I was at. Oh, yes, the final song in the finale. So a big finale is happening, whether it's for your podcast, like I said, a season coming to an end, a tour. You're finally coming to the big finale of a project launching, whether it's, a book, a business, merchandise. I'm hearing that you're getting commission projects. People want to, whether you're doing digital design or it's like wire wrapping, creating stage bundles, or working in your own cafe. Ooh, that's confirmation. Um, yeah, because you could have been having some technical difficulties for a while. I stated that as well. But yeah, you learned that you can do better the next time. Having that rough draft is better. You have the final script. Some of you are moving on from your rough drafts to final scripts. whether this is for a play, whether it's, writing the finished product for a album. But yeah, you're putting aside that lost footage, losing maybe your poetry, your written word, and you're getting back out there, and you took that time to grieve and mourn your loss, which is totally important and valid. And don't be surprised, and give yourself grace if it pops up every now and then as you are starting to integrate back in to the creative um, depths and pools. Go easy on yourself. But Lizzie had the excuse in the movie to go exploring with Paulo that she was sick. And I feel like that there are a few in the collective that may have gone through major surgery, like I said before, and you were on bed rest for a while, and maybe some people didn't believe you for 5, 6 p.m. on the clock. So yeah, you were taking the necessary steps to heal, and you're not trying to be, disability, um, and set yourself up for failure by burning yourself out. You're not doing that anymore. You're allowing yourself to get that rest when you need the rest. But my heart goes out to you also, those who are taking care of your pets and children who are in and out of the hospital. I know that's not easy, and I believe in you, and it's okay to feel relieved when you get time for rest. It's not uncommon, and you're allowed to feel relieved when you get a moment of silence and rest. If you are the default parent or the default caregiver, remember to take care of yourself too. I love you, and you deserve that. That's the bare minimum. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. I know it's easier said than done, so I don't want to lecture you. I just want to give you a little pep